as a psychic medium, I do not know how to read tarot. I have tried to learn a couple times before, and it just hasn't really stuck. I don't really use any specific divination tools, but I'm more of like a seer, hearer, visual, doer kind of learner, and reading about books doesn't work for me for something like that. I've told you about my friend before on here, Suzzy Evolutionary. She is an astrologer, but most importantly, she is a trauma informed astrologer and metaphysician. She has, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not getting any kind of commission. This is not sponsored. This is purely because this is something that not only is more of the way for me to actually learn, should I ever actually want to incorporate tarot into my practices, but also the hill that I will die on is her trauma informed approach and how we do not poach or come to people in any reading style, whatever way that is, in a way that can cause additional harm or trauma triggers while we do that. There are far too many tarot readers, energy healers, psychic practitioners of any kind who are very predatory in how they do it, and they're not doing it in a way that is purposely to reduce any risk of harming somebody. And I have even known and seen practitioners who will do or say things like, only give them so much so they have to come back and pay you more, or purposefully triggering people into their trauma responses so that they become dependent on that individual as a reader or as a healer. And you've heard me on and on and on preaching about the ethics and the integrity of doing this type of metaphysical work. And I will die on that hill. Suzzy actually does have right now I think that there's the intro. It's like a 4-ish hour course where she goes through a large portion of what it means to do this from the place of trauma informed. A large portion where it talks specifically about how we can deliver messages in a way that doesn't purposely trigger people into their trauma responses, how we can take care of them and help empower them to go out and go on their own and not become dependent on us, because that's disgusting behavior. And also tells you what the cards are. But to me, honestly, the most important part is moving forward with ethics and integrity in a way where we're caring for the people that we're working with and working for. We are working for them. We should do it from the right place. So I am, like I said, not sponsored, no commissions. I just, when you come across something that you feel is that important and you want to share it with people, if anybody's interested, I'm going to put the link in the caption here that goes to her page, her own website, where you can purchase it's self-paced, listen as you go. It's really, really important information. It's really valuable. And she does it. You can hear how truly important it is to her to be careful with her language, to do it in a way that you can feel her heart while she's doing it. So I'm going to put that in here. She also, if I recall, she has a Patreon. And if you sign up for her Patreon, you get a major, major fat coded discount to the purchase. So a fat discount, 70%, or I could be wrong about the percent. Don't hold me to that, but a fat discount anyway, even at the lowest tier. So I'm going to do that because there are plenty of us out here doing this kind of work and who are really here to be of service. And I don't think that we need to be predatory. And I think that we need to do it with integrity and with ethics and with each and every client's best interest at heart while we do it. So I'm going to do that. If anybody's interested, please go find her Patreon. She actually goes live in her Patreon and gives really incredible information about the new moon and the full moon and crystals and moon water. And, she chats with her people all the time. It's just a really fun community anyway. So when you know somebody who's doing the work in the way that stands on business, you just want to share it with everybody. So, okay, guys, bye.